What's up, Raiders? Welcome to Raid Today for Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. I'm Gestel from Gestel Gaming, and just announced for this weekend, there will be a 2x Void and a 10x chance for the new Void champ, Shu-Zhen. Also, we got a 10x event for Yumeko going on right now. We're going to discuss this plus more here on Raid Today. Alright, so right now, active at this moment, 14 hours remaining in the Yumeko 10x event. I know this is an insanely good champion. Uh, Pretty much does what Kaimar and Warlord do in one ability. Maybe not quite as well as they do, but it is pretty insane. Also, her A2, don't sleep on that Hex. It can do a lot of damage, especially in Live Arena. Also super good if you're running the Cheese Infinity Comp and Hydra. I run it, it's Cheese, but you gotta be able to keep up with everybody else who's running it, right? So you gotta do it. But so just don't forget about the 10x Yumeko going on right now. That is pretty much the big event happening for this Wednesday. Let's check out the tournaments and events. Dragon Turn Attack, we still got a day, 17 hours remaining on this. This coincides with the 3x speed event that is still going on. Don't miss out on it. I've been running a lot of Dragon. I got a few new speed pieces. Hopefully they roll well. I haven't rolled them yet. You know, no real reason I think to go for first in this. I'll probably just use what energy I can. Definitely not going to go crazy, but it's always good throwing in, you know, a little extra energy for a 3x speed event. As I said yesterday, one of the most important, if not the most important sets in the game. You pretty much be using it early, mid, late, end game. You use it everywhere. So hang on to them. Hang on to the energy. If you were hanging on to it, it's a good time to use it. Champ Training Tournament still going on as well. We got about the same amount of time. 1 day, 16 hours remaining here. You do get the 4-star Uko Perfect Soul in first. You get a 3 in second, and you get the 2-star in third. Mighty Uko is a very good champ. It's hard to get these souls. I guess if you really have a lot of champ training to do, it's probably worth going for it. You also, at 12,000 points, you will get the extra shard, prism crystals, prism shards, whatever they're calling them now. For that event that's open in the hut, in the portal here. Not the hut. This doesn't even look like a hut. Champion Chase Tournament. This is only good if you're pulling shards. If you're pulling for Yumeko today, probably the best time to do it. Of the 3 days of these 10x's, is definitely the best champion available. First place will give you a lot of good rewards here. So I guess if you're close to first, maybe you should push for it. But also 10,000 points will get you another of the big boy soul stones on the right side. Nobody in my group's even close to that, so maybe just look for that first place if you can. I don't know. Unless you're just pulling a ton of shards, you're probably not going to get to that point anyway. Alright, and then announced for this weekend on the Void Shards, we will have a 2x going for all Void Shards pulled starting on Friday through the weekend. Now what does that mean? Basically, you will have a 16% chance to get an epic and a 1% chance to get the Void Legendary. So doubling your chances here and here. Best time to pull, early mid game, definitely. The way I'm approaching it on my free-to-play account, I'm going to hang on to them. I have about 40-ish right now. I'm a little light on the Sacreds, and we still haven't learned about the Fusion. I would imagine we're going to hear about it at the end of the week, maybe even tomorrow, probably more likely on Friday. I want to hang on to shards just for the fusion. Honestly, if it's not a good fusion, then I'll pull. But if it's not a good fusion, or if it's a very good fusion, then I'm gonna hang on to my voids, have them available to use it for the fusion or fragment champ, whatever it may be. But that's how I'm looking at it. I'm gonna wait and see. Hopefully they'll announce it before the 2X is launched, or at least during the 2X, so we have we can make a play if we want to hang on our shards or not. But early mid game accounts, late game accounts, probably the best time to pull is during a 2X void. Even the epics in void, there are a ton of great ones there. So it's doubling your chances for an epic. You should basically see almost one every, you get 16% chance, so you're going to see 1 to 2 every 10 pull, and then likely out of 100 you should see a legendary. uh hopefully if you're pulling it goes well for you. We got a couple days till that, so just don't pull until you see that the banner's here that says 2 times chance. Just wait till you see that, because right now the only thing that's going on is the 10x for Yumeko. So just making a note there. The 2x is for this weekend, and that will include the new Void Champion, Miss Shu-Zhen or Shu-Zhen, the Valorious. Now this champ is the only champ in the game that is able to, if the target is under a sheep debuff, removes it from them. The only champ that can do that. Interesting. Interesting. That's a great ability. The other thing is, you can target an ally, and if they're not under a sheep, you get all these buffs on them, and you basically give them a free turn, which is kind of crazy as well. That's on a 3-turn cooldown. Also does increase speed, decrease speed. Like, seriously, a really, really strong champ. I have faced her once, and I believe I've lost to her once. So, obviously negates the Sun Wukong if you're trying to bring him in. Also helps with the polymorphs. So, and then tons of speed. You could even build her, or you could build attack chain, or you could build your nukers a little bit slower, based on what she's providing with it A2. So, unique and strong champ. Probably a good thing they brought her in the same time as the Wukong, so he does have a bit of a counter there. But that will be a 10x this weekend as well, so definitely would be a bonus. I think if you were to get her, she'd be great anywhere in the account. The turn meter manipulation alone is strong anywhere, early, mid, late game. Obviously, end game, she's huge in live arena. So be wary of that. And then, did we go through the events? We have not. The events going on right now: Oktoberfest, Dungeon Divers going on. This one is the 500 points a day, so be aware. I believe I'm going to fall just a bit short of the 1850 because I was messing with my team too much yesterday. Finally got it to work, but did not have enough time to farm up my 500 points yesterday, so I think I'm going to fall just a bit short. I may still be able to snag here, but if I can, not the end of the world. But you should definitely stay on top of it. I believe you will have basically 2 resets remaining. So the reset after this one, and then like reset here coming up in about 5 hours, and then the reset coming up in 29 hours. So you should have an opportunity to do at least 1,000 more points. And then if you haven't done all the points today, you still have about 4 hours to get your 500 in today. So you could potentially do 1,500 if you have not done anything yet. So keep that in mind. A very good event. It's one of the probably easiest dungeon divers I've ever seen. The only caveat being you can only do 500 at a time. If that wasn't the case, I would have already cleared it out. The amount I've run Dragon in the last 18 hours or so. And then the artifact enhancement event going on. I think I just upgraded a couple pieces working on that comp yesterday. I am now duoing. I'm not gonna duo with Corvus and Tio is proving to be significantly faster, so I'm gonna duo farm it instead of Corvus. It was almost triple the time with Corvus soloing it, so I feel like this is probably a better move. Just make them a little bit quicker. So farming three foods at the same time as running Dragon hard mode, not too bad. and doing it in about a minute. So pretty quick run. If you want to come by the stream though, check it out. We've been that's what we worked on yesterday. Twitch.tv/GustoGrammon. Great to see you there. So artifact enhancement, only 15 hours remain on this one. If you're gonna roll up gear, this is the best time to do it during artifact enhancement. But obviously, if you can wait on rolling up gear, I would wait till the fusion starts or CVC. You get decent points in it there as well. And then just a quick reminder that it is still the 3x speed event. We did bring it up shortly before, but just to come in here and look at it, we got 1 day, 15 hours remaining on the Dragon Lair speed event. So you basically get 3x chance of getting a speed piece. It seems to be pretty good this time around for me personally. I feel like a majority of the drops were speed gears, so probably the best time to farm Dragon is when it's a speed gear. You could argue maybe some of the other sets when your earlier game would be a little bit better, like a Lifestealer or accuracy set or something, but speed set's the most beneficial set throughout the game. It's a great filler set, it's a great 6-piece set. You know, you always need speed. Doing speed tunes, you want different speed levels of your gear for different speed tunes, and you know, in Demon Lord or anywhere else that you might have to do a very specific speed tune, some of the newer dungeons and such. So always need that speed gear. Hang on to it, even if it just rolls once or twice into speed. It's definitely a great piece. But that's everything we got going on in Raid today. Hopefully we got some big news coming soon about the fusion. I'm anticipating in the next day or two. I'll be excited to talk about it. Hopefully it's a great looking champ, and I will bring it all to you as soon as I hear it and I'm able to release it to the public. But until tomorrow, have an awesome night. Good luck on your Yumeko pulls. Take care, everyone.